Hey, what's up guys? Kriscoolmod. I want to show you the RetroBeast, what it looked like in 2024. A lot of people, they have question on what PC, what you need to make it run, what's the installation, what it include. So on the first part of the video, I'm gonna talk about spec a little bit, how to install it, what you need. And after, I want to really show you what makes the RetroBeast really different from other launcher, other drive you can buy on Amazon or anywhere. It's nothing to compare. I'm gonna show you every wheel, every feature, everything you can do on the RetroBeast because it's really amazing. Sorry about my voice. I have a bad cold for the past 10 days. But still, I need to do some video and show the world what is RetroBees. So if you're new to RetroBees and you don't know, RetroBees, it's a 16 terabyte drive, D drive, that run on a Windows PC system, x86 architecture. It can run on handheld. It can run on mini PC, no GPU. I really suggest to have a GPU because some game like Technoparrot really need a dedicated GPU. But if you have a mini PC, it will work. You know, all the games and stuff will work, but I really suggest if you can have the money to buy a PC with a dedicated GPU. If you need to know the spec minimum, I have a link. If you go at Kriscoolmod.com, I have a link to the Discord. So you will be a guest at the Discord. And if you scroll down, you will see this report. There is a best PC part. Also spec minimum. So spec minimum, you need a PC, a laptop, a mini PC, a tower, a desktop Windows system. You need a x64, x86 architecture PC. Mean if you buy a AI Nodon and stuff like that, that support, I guess, Windows, it's not gonna work because they are Android, they are Snapdragon CPU. You need an Intel or a Ryzen CPU. The minimum for Ryzen is 4000 series. And the Intel, you need 8th generation minimum Intel. And if you are using a APU Intel, you need a 12th gen Intel. And Ryzen, if you want to use a APU that are really good, it's a 4000 series and plus, all right? But I really suggest to have a GPU if you can. RTX 2060 minimum for NVIDIA and Radeon RX 6800 XT minimum, okay, for a GPU. The best, if you ask me what's the best for the price, I always like the Ryzen 5000, 5600 series or 5800 series for Ryzen. And for RTX, I suggest NVIDIA 3060 minimum, okay? And you should be good to go to play any PC game, PS3 and stuff like that. For the RAM, you need 16 gigabyte of RAM minimum. And the motherboard need to be not that old motherboard with USB 3.0. 3.1 is better. that run Windows 10 or 11. Okay. And you need, of course, a Xbox controller. For handheld, they are built-in. They have built-in Xbox, but any type of Xbox One and Xbox 360, Xbox One X, Xbox One S, whatever, should work in all games. And if you have an arcade board, Patco is the best because you have X input. Anything that you have that run X input will work all around the block. All right. Talking about X input. So the Patco will be X input. It's perfect. It's the best PCB for your arcade. If you have, what's the name and track, not PackLed, iPack or iPack Ultimate and stuff like that, they have the possibility to, they have a tutorial how to change it in X input. For any other controller like PS5, PS4 or anything, you can use a Magic dongle with flash. You just plug the USB in your computer, right? Right. And you plug for 3 seconds, a few seconds, you plug, let's say, your PS4, and it's gonna pair it, you unplug it, and you can play PS4, PS5 as Xbox controller. Okay, there is so many solutions. Also, you can play the Wii game. You need a real Wiimote, right? A real Wiimote and a MAME flash bar. Also, the Beast support VR. You can play all the game with your VR via what's the name? Virtua Desktop. So you can stream your RetroBees in your VR. So Quest 2, Quest 3, any VR should work. Also, I'm working on a modification game. I will add a ton of game that not supposed to support VR, but in VR. So that's coming soon this year. Also, I have the best setup for the light gun. Gunfire works perfectly. Retro shooter works perfectly. The upcoming Blendcom will work perfectly. A few other gun or gunfire model will work. Any gun that has a keyboard and mouse feature will work. The Sidon is not supported. The white border doesn't work on the RetroBeast, and the Sendon interface doesn't work so properly. So Sendon is not supported just because of that. The gun is great. The gun works. You know what I mean? The gun, the button. It's just the application and the white border make it very difficult. Okay, that's it for the spec. So yes, RetroBeast is a window base. You have 112 terabyte. Okay, so if you want to start building your RetroBeast, the D drive is the most important one. The D drive has all emulator, all application, all the art, video. So it's the base. You really need the D drive, okay? After you can add any drive you want on any order. All the other drive are only game, only game. So if you want switch, I'm going to explain. After D is the E drive. E drive, you have the Microsoft Xbox 360 collection and the Xbox Live and all the PS3 on the E drive and a ton of arcade game on the E drive and Big Fish game. That's the E drive if you want it. It's plug and play. As soon as you plug it, it's going to be available on the launcher. After, there is the O drive. O drive is really special. It's three categories. You have the homebrew, import, and entertainment. So homebrew, you have all the old versions from the past 20 years. Homebrew, you have, my God, all the hack version for MAME, Commodore, Game Boy, GameCube, Nintendo 64, name it. All right, all the Super Mario, the Wii, everything that was modded from fan-made are in that drive. Okay. After entertainment, you have a ton of comic book, a ton of video, all the video from the 80s, 90s, music video. So that's why all the special stuff are on the other drive, because the D drive, it's pure gaming, all right? Pure gaming. So I moved, a long time ago, I moved all the entertainment, all the import, all the homebrew, because some people, they didn't really care about this stuff. So it's easy, you just don't buy the O drive, okay? So let's continue. Entertainment as a video and comic book. Import, you have GameCube Asia, Dreamcast import, Nintendo 3DS, DS, the PSP Japan, Sega Saturn Japan, Sony PlayStation 2 Asia, Sony PlayStation 1 Asia, PlayStation 1 Asia, the Wii Japan, Xbox. There is some on the O drive. There is the complete collection of the original Xbox. It's in the O drive, and all the PS2. It's on the O drive. Okay, so it's a big drive. The O drive is a really big drive. After you have the P drive, it's only PC game. All right. Q drive, it's only Switch game, and R drive, it's only PC game and Switch game and VR, I guess. Yeah, VR. Okay. So that's the R drive, and the new S drive will be available for non-Patreon user when it's going to be around 90% full. At the end of the year, you can buy the drive and have the free update, but now you cannot buy the S drive if you are a free user. You're not going to have any update. So you're not allowed to buy the S drive now, just if you are a Patreon supporter. Okay, makes sense? So if you are Patreon and you buy the S drive, every month you will have all the new PC game and Switch and new VR. Right now, PC game, I think I have 160 something already. Yeah, 170 PC game already on the S drive, and it's growing up every time. And Switch, not this one. Switch I have around, what's the number? 600 something. 623 Switch game already. So now with the S drive, the Q drive, and R drive, Switch reach almost 7,000 game. Okay. All right. So let's talk about the RetroBees. So RetroBees, of course, you have all the game like all other build. The main launcher run on CoinUp. Okay, it's a modified version of CoinUp. that I built for the past 4 years. So now I'm running CoinUp that I name it RetroBeast. Okay. So of course you have all the, like any other build, you have all the arcade, but you have MAME, you have 36,000 MAME games. Okay. And I'm going to show you later. You can change the CRT effect. You can change the screen ratio, the bezel. You can change a ton of stuff on the MAME. So this wheel, the first wheel, it's all the MAME game. If you're a fan of MAME and you have a cabinet and second screen and third screen, the RetroBeast work. It will show marquee or logo on your second screen and other stuff on your third screen. Okay, you can turn it off, you can turn it on. So MAME has a ton of feature. A ton of feature you can change. I'm going to show you later. So MAME, after you have the MAME, but per categories for player, clone, the trackball, all categories. This is all the MAME per categories. Right? Company and stuff like that. So there is a ton of MAME categories. After that, you have all the arcade. Sorry, let's go back. Oh yeah, arcade. This is the arcade, but PC version. So this is all the collection, the big fish. A few mini collection. Flash player games. Game house. GOG. To be honest, the GOG game, because when I say everything works, I mean it, okay? Because it's this, and then when I says I have some problem in some system, I remove it until it's fixed and I'm gonna add it. But the GOG, like 80-90% of them works, but those games are so old that some game when it boot, it crash, okay? So I need to rework. I'm gonna go grab water. Wait a second. So I need to rework the GOG game because I know some of them doesn't boot properly because those versions are really old, and I know there is more game now. I have GOG in the in the PC wheel. Wait, I'm gonna take a. Oh my god. Alls. Yeah, like I said, I have a few GOG game, but not in the GOG wheel. They are in the PC game wheel. So to be honest, the GOG game, some of them will not work properly, but I keep it there because a ton works, but I need to rework the GOG game. A ton of Mogun. This is a homemade. I should put it in the fan made. Yeah, I should put, because I have a new wheel named fan made. And this is fan made. So, okay, new gun, fan made. Because I'm gonna show you, I have a ton of wheel to show you. This is mini PC game in the 80s style. Another 80 driving wheel. Open board. There is almost 400 open bar. This is homemade. Popcat. Shmup. Yeah, to be honest, this wheel I need to improve it this year. It's cool, but I need to I have a few ideas on the arcade PC game. After that, you have the arcade board. Okay, this wheel I'm gonna boot it. The Type Extra, it's an arcade launcher. If you have a cabinet, you will love that. All the Nessica 2. Teto Type X. C'est Nessica 2. Nessica. Ring wide. Ring edge 2. X board. Lingbird. Teto Type X3. Teto Type X2. Teto Type X1. Ring edge new. Ring edge. ES3X2. ES3X. That's amazing. That's a arcade launcher. If you want to quit, that's it. Just boot back RetroBeast. This launcher doesn't go back to RetroBeast because it's a unique launcher. Okay, after that, AAE, Action Max, American Laser, and all the stuff I'm going to show you today, it's all complete, okay? More than complete. Okay, the Daphne, Fightcade, you can play MAME online, Final Burn, Sega Model 2. See, that's a special wheel. It's a multiplayer split screen Sega Model 2. You need to set your TV screen first to match the emulator, and after you can play Daytona 2-player, 3-player, 4-player. Very special. Sega Model 3. Naomi do. Techno is very special. Techno, I have a ton of game for Xbox controller. Almost 300. After this wheel, I need to work this year to upgrade it because it's the old version of Techno Pirate, and he has a force feedback if you have a G29 Xbox driving wheel. It will work, but I need to improve it. So this is all the driving wheel from Techno. It works. I just need to update the emulator and make sure everything works properly. And the Techno for light gun. 43 Techno light gun. Okay. Cinch 2 is a mix of American Laser, Daphne, and so on. It's all the laser disc version merged together. 3/4, really special. I think we just had the Virtual Striker 4 last month. Zinc, and after it's all the company. Okay. So that's the arcade board. Collection. A ton of collection. I have 2 collections now. I'm going to show you. I have another wheel. Because building collection on the RetroBees, you need to do it manually, and it's really long. But the new system I implement with a Hyperspin launcher, it's easier. After computer, some system it will only work with keyboard and mouse. Some are hybrid, can work with Xbox or a keyboard and mouse. Okay. If it need a keyboard, you will have underneath a keyboard. MS-DOS for 1 joystick, 2 joysticks, mouse. Macintosh. I need to work and add, I think I have 70 more computer system to add. There is so many computers. Amiga. And if you don't know what to play, I create a computer classic. That's the best of the best. All system computer merged together. Console, of course. You have all the console. Jaguar CD. Okay, PS5, Xbox Series S, X, whatever. PS4, PS5 are not emulated. They are the PC game version. And why I put it there? Because it's really cool. And second, I have a special launcher in each wheel, like Play Night. You have the real PS5 launcher with the PC game version. Okay. Same thing for Switch and same thing for Xbox Series X. We to play with a Wii mode, and we to play for light gun. That's the light gun. All the Wii, but the light gun version. Playable with a Wii mode. The Wii U, the Xbox, and all emulators are optimized. So we play at high resolution, upscale. I will show you later. I have a setting you can, if you have a low-end PC, you can lower the resolution of those emulators, but when you receive the RetroBeast, everything runs almost at 4K, 4 times the scale and stuff like that. For Wii, Xbox, PS3. The DLC is really special. You need to boot the game one time from the main wheel, Xbox. And after, it's like the store from the Xbox, it used to be. You just click on the DLC, it will install the update and DLC and stuff like that. Okay. All the Xbox. Series X, it's not emulated, but if you click on Xbox Series X, it's a special launcher. That's why it's really cool. You have the same interface as a Xbox. Really, really cool. So this is all the console. Fan made. That's a new wheel. So everything that is fan made, well made, you know, there is a ton of good stuff on the internet. It will be added on the fan made. It's a brand new wheel. Game manual. This is all the manual for almost all the console and game mode. It's a new wheel. Because this year there's a ton of new AI modification, upscale from NVIDIA. So cool. So people doesn't know because I have a ton of game mode on the RetroBeast, so I put them all in one wheel. Nintendo 3D, PC game remake. This is all the remake we have. PC game remaster. This is all the PC game remaster. Easy to find. 3D VR. You can play the old NES Super Mario Bros. In VR. You can upscale the game now. Almost any old game, HDR display. This one turn almost any game, PC game in VR.
Exceptional experience. You might remember how much fun using cheat codes in games was. You can max out your
Wiimote.
stats, enable God mode.
That's new. I didn't set it up. I have nothing ready yet, but it's gonna be mod or cheat for your PC game. I'm working on it. Another 2D to 3D VR converter, Predog. So that's the new game mode wheel. Handheld. Game Boy Advance, color to split screen, 2-player. Game Boy split screen, 2-player. Very special. Vita. Switch, let's see how many. Now you woke up all the other drive. Okay, 2000, 2200. The eShop. 44. So now 6,600 games plus the Japanese version on the other drive. Switch is amazing. Very rare I find a game that doesn't work. Very amazing. Launcher room. It's a new wheel. All the special launcher. Now we have Clone Hero complete collection, more than 4,000 DLC. Guitar and Rock Band is Shift. What's the name? Shift. Yeah. And a new Yorg. You can play online. Any Guitar Hero Rock Band games. Call of Duty. You have all the mission and you can play online. If you click on Plutonium or X, you can play any Call of Duty online. Arcade Time Capsule VR, it's new. It's not finished. I need to set up all the games because it's a virtual VR arcade. And you can play Mortal Kombat, whatever. On a real arcade machine, you can walk. Really cool. It's a virtual arcade, but really great. But I need to finish set it up. You have all the coin-up, the old classic Fight Night, Street Fighter version, Fighter. Another virtual reality room. You actually take your cartridge, you put on your NES, you plug it on your, plug the power, you plug it on your TV, and you can play in your room, you can rearrange your room. It's really, really cool. I need to finish set it up. You can add poster, really cool. So this is mini version launcher. That's a different way to play arcade and pinball and stuff like that. Type-X Extra, pinball if you have a vertical TV. You can play a few NES, Dreamcast, a few consoles on vertical way, a ton of MAME and pinball in a vertical TV, really cool. Play Night PS5 real launcher, Nintendo real launcher, and Xbox real launcher. I also have the PS3 net server. So what this does is if you have a modded PS3, you can connect via your LAN connection directly to the RetroBeast PC, and your PS3 will read all the 1,200 games. No emulation. The PS3 will run all the RetroBeast PS3 game. No emulation on your PS3. Another virtual VR arcade. This one has a ton of stuff also. You can play Game Boy arcade. You have a cinema and stuff like that. Really, really cool. You can walk in the arcade. You can play mini games. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in this simulation. Really cool. So this is all the new mini launcher room. And of course the new light gun. You have the same game, same feature as the 2 terabyte. It's in the 16 terabyte. All the PC light gun are in the R drive, okay? But all the rest is in the D drive. So you have all the games. I did create a Time Crisis pedal, section, all the MAMEs. Arcade Gunner, that's the hard drive. This is all the PC good games. Okay. And it's always improving every month. By the way, the RetroBees has a free update. So when I'm talking, I need to work on this, I will add that. You will get those free features and games as soon as you buy the RetroBees. You have a free update every month. Okay. The PS2, PS3, Super Nintendo, Techno Pirate. Look at that. Scarlet Down, Jurassic Park. Patreon, Techno Pirate, whatever, if it's for Xbox or Light Gun or any type of controller, you need to be Patreon, Techno Pirate Patreon, $5 per month to access, to be able to play some game, okay? Not my fault, that's the way it is. Wii Game, I just reorganized it. So you have all the Wii that can be played with a gun. If you want to play with the Wiimote, you go in console, you go in Wii Game with a gun, Wii gun game with Wiimote. Xbox. And a ton of apps to support your All right, a new wheel, online room. Now a ton of emulator, they have online feature, and it's mind-blowing, it's easy. Just right in the emulator, you just click join a room, a session, and that's it, you can play online. Very, very easy. So Techno Pirate, as the if you are Patreon, you can play online. This one can be a little bit tricky to set up, but when you understand how it works, you can play arcade game two-player with your friend or random people. The Wii U, Simu for the Wii U game. Nintendo 3DS. Dolphin, Wii Game and GameCube. PS1. Parsec, you can play any game. Parsec, you boot it, you send an invite to your friend. As long as he has an Xbox controller, he doesn't need to have the RetroBeast or any game. He can join your any game you want to play as a second controller. So Parsec, it's amazing. RetroArch, you can play online. PS3, Guitar Hero, you can play online. Yuzu, you can play online. MAME, you can play online. Call of Duty. So that's a new online wheel. PC game, I don't see the number, the total on this thing. Anyway, there is a PR and S drive as PC games. I think there is more than 2,500 games. There's a ton of PC games. a ton of PC game. Okay. So this wheel has the P, R, and S all merged together. I mean, if you don't find your PC game. Oh, I just added this one today. Oh, I did. Okay, I'm going. It's my mistake. I need to. It's on the S drive. Blasphemous.
Guilt, repentance,
There is two times. Yeah. A ton. The Doom. Yeah, a ton of PC game. After you have the pinball, all the pinball FX2, FX3, pinball arcade, pinball VR, FX2 VR, Ultra HD Pro pinball, and collection. Okay, that's the wheel I will work on it this year. Is the steering wheel launcher. Yeah, see, something bad happened. I did work on it, but yeah. So this wheel, I need to change it. I don't know why it did crash. Let me try something. I will go to setting. I have more stuff to show you. Huh? It's amazing. I'm gonna change the theme. Next to. Okay, let's boot it. If it crash. Yeah, no. Because I changed something on the Hyperspin theme. So that's the upcoming driving wheel. That I need to fix, and it will be amazing. So all PC game, any driving wheel game will be on this wheel. That's a work in progress. Okay, let's continue. VR collection. That's pure. That's a VR and modded game, but usually everything about VR should be on this wheel. All the modification and original game. Like I said, this wheel will improve this year. New stuff on VR scene. Okay, Hyper collection. That's the new collection I'm working on. Let's boot it. Because it's really easy to set all the collection. So that's the base collection we have now. but it will improve. I will add a ton more. Okay. Because what's happening is, like Donkey Kong, it's a real time. It doesn't need a list of the game. It scans all the RetroBeast game in real time. So it's if let's say tomorrow I will add a Donkey Kong game, it will find it automatically. Okay. So that's gonna become the new collection for the RetroBeast over time. Beast search, because my old search on the CoinUp used to suck. It was not relevant. It was really tough to set up. Same thing as the collection. The Beast search will search in the Hyperspin style. So now you press, if you go there, you press the virtual keyboard. Let's say you want all the Batman that is on the RetroBeast, it will find it. A, where's the N? And you just press done. And now live doesn't, all right? So if you don't find your collection, you can actually create it on the fly. So now this is all the Batman from the RetroBeast. All systems merged together. Okay. BigBox, I'm gonna show you. People wondering if I have BigBox. I have BigBox. I just updated today. I don't know the new feature, but BigBox is a great launcher. It has a ton of feature. It's a little bit buggy. The BigBox, I mean the launchbox is great, but the BigBox, the system wheel and stuff like that, sometimes it's a little bit buggy. But with all the feature they have, it's really cool. So that's why I keep improving BigBox and launchbox. I think I have 115 or 25 systems. So now you have, you don't have everything that RetroBees have, but the most common popular one, all right? So if I go to console, so all should be there, mostly. You're gonna miss some here and there. Let's go to handheld, switch. Arcade. No, back. I'm not finished. Arcade board. See, I'm missing some logo there. Don't know why. Some computer. Which one? Is it the MS-DOS? I have one system that it's only running on the BigBox. MS-DOS? I think that's the MS-DOS. Yeah. Yeah. Because if you boot MS-DOS from RetroBeast, it will boot from the BigBox. I can make it. That's the only system that exclusive to the launchbox BigBox. MS-DOS complete collection. Pinball. That's it. So it's more simplified, very simple. But if you like it, it's there. So I need to boot back to RetroBeast. I have more stuff to show you. BigBox. That's to power off the BigBox only. Just shut down. Homebrew. I can show you. Homebrew is booting from the O drive. So Homebrew, you have all the MAME hacks, all the modded version of Classic. See, Amiga hack, Amstrad. That's cool. I'm missing some logo in this because it's not an official list of game. It's homemade, so very tough to do the logo. NES hack, see. Just NES, almost 3,000 game modded version of whatever. It's amazing. HD. Oh, that's a cool one. That's the HD version of the. Actually, you're running the real game, but it's another layer, HD layer. Really cool. Some prototype, hack version. Oh, Mario, my God, I have 300 special, just Mario Bros. I have 300 version. So that's the homebrew categories. Let's quit it. I have a new system for your favorite, because people request that every time you add a favorite game. Okay, I'm gonna jump on a regular wheel. Let's go Atari through. Okay, if I press Y on my controller, see there's nothing. If I press X on the 18, okay, on my Xbox, and now I press Y, the 18 become my favorite game, right? And you can do that on every single wheel in the system. But people request a global favorite, so now that's gonna be your favorite global. You have all the see, all game favorite. So if you want to build your all favorite of all time games, the list will grow up of system, but mainly you have everything. So let's take Nintendo. I take okay, Adam. I press Y. See, said add to favorite. Now you can do that for any system. You add all your favorite games. Where's the favorite wheel? Okay, so favorite. So now see my Adam family is right there. If I want to remove it, I press Y again and it disappears. So here you can have all your favorite games. That's a work in progress, but so far so good. Launchbox. boot launchbox. It has the same game list as the big box, just different feature. Damn, launchbox take a long time to load. That's amazing. It's incredible. See, you have all the arcade. Same thing after computer, arcade board, console, handheld, and pinball. And it's functional, everything works, everything is set up for you. It's not finished. Okay, setting. I'm going to show you. You have a ton of setting if you want to change some stuff. So you have all the bees theme. Very cool. I'm not going to show you all them all, but very cool theme. You can change for the RetroBeast. You can turn background music on and off. Turn off intro video. You can clear all the favorite in the RetroBeast in one click. Second screen. You can disable or enable second screen. Main screen display. If you have multiple screens, sometimes Windows get messed up with the. Let's say you boot RetroBeast is on your screen 1, you boot the MAME, the game run on your second screen. So you can choose which screen will be your master one. And also you can decide which screen for the MAME. MAME has its own, you can choose display 1, 2, 3 or automatic. Talking about MAME, you can change the bezel pack. I have artistic, classic, day, dusk, night, and realistic. Bezel size. Mean it's gonna stretch the bezel, but I have a new feature. It's completely full screen MAME. Full screen, or not full screen. So you need to decide which one. And if you decide to not be full screen, you can change also the bezel, cabinet standard, or full screen. But the bezel full screen is just a bigger size gaming ratio. CRT effect. You can CRT and glass, CRT no glass, LCD plus glass, LCD no glass. Glass effect. You have blur, first person, off, reflective, scuffed, sharp. This is all for the MAME only. Scan line, blooming, glowing, normal, and off. Screen curvature, off, bloom, sharp, SL. And a few beast update. If you want to update your RetroBeast, this is all the tools. TeamViewer, I don't use it anymore. It sucks. So this is the syncovery and performance. If you have a low-end PC, you have a hard time running PS3, Xbox, Switch, GameCube. You press on low spec. And if you're capable of running anything at high speed, you click high spec. Okay. It doesn't work for all the emulator, but the most demand emulator. So that's the setting. The setting will improve. Setting. After we have entertainment. Third entertainment is on the O drive. So music podcast is video jukebox, a big jukebox, 4200 song with video. If you click on it, it's gonna be full screen. Right, you have the Christmas edition, the Halloween somewhere here, retrowave video, a karaoke, Ultra Star, it's a karaoke. Magazine, really cool. Let's jump on Nintendo. Switch player. I'm curious, I don't remember adding that. Huh. Okay, it's a Switch magazine. I don't know why I put it there, but maybe I did have one. PlayStation 1. This is all the retro magazine. Comic book, it's amazing. I have 135 collection. And I can add more. I have more to add, but I don't have time to add all those. I have so many comic books. That's on the O drive. Let's take a Lucky, anyone. Now I'm control it from my Xbox. I just press back and start, and that's it. By the way, all games from any system can be quit from the back and start button. Very easy. And if it doesn't work, you press escape or alt F4 on your keyboard. Yeah, so yeah, comic book a ton, vintage commercial. Just click on it, you will have it. So 225 commercial. That's on the O drive. Kodi if you want to watch movie. It's all set up, or TV show. So that's it for entertainment. After we have the import on the O drive again. So this is all the console that was created based on North American. So this is all the console that was made in Europe or Japan. That was not released here, so that's why it's all import. So if you buy my system from Europe, for you it's not import, right? So Dreamcast Japanese. I mean, it's cool. You have a ton of console that you never heard, like Nintendo 64, see? All the Japanese version. Translated is very interesting because like this one, all the family computer, Nintendo, but translated in English. So some of them, like this collection, you can play a Japanese version, but in English version, okay? Not all system has that, but family computer, it's translated. If it is, it's gonna be right to underneath. Sorry. See, like Mega Drive for European people, that's not import. Okay, we did have 66,000 Switch. Now we have, yeah, that's it. 7,000 Switch game total. This is the Japanese version of some game, of Switch game. Wii. Xbox 360 Japan. I'm sure it was not so popular, but let's see how many games. 109. So that's it. That's for the import. So a ton of stuff. RetroBees has a ton of stuff. Everything works flawless. All the emulator has been optimized for the past 4 years and tests. For what is available, like I said, I know GOG Game, I have a few problems with this wheel. GOG Game and maybe a few, which one? Mugen and Open Bar. I know some game has problem, but beside those three systems, beside Open Bar and Mugen and GOG, everything is flawless. Everything works amazing. I will do a video showcase gameplay, of course, showing off a few systems, booting games. But this video is just a turnaround of what RetroBeast looked like in 2024. I mean, you have all the game VR you can play with driving wheel, light gun, Wiimote, a ton of PC game, all the console. So RetroBeast is really complex. It's never gonna be 100% perfect, but we are close. So thanks for watching, guys. Sorry for my bad cold, but I need to do a video to kill the virus. Thanks, guys.